Hey guys, this is Sim3218 and welcome back to my part 2 of my Blu-ray horror collection. And I'll do my second pile now. Okay, so the first one I've got here is The Fog by John Carpenter. As you can see, this film's not been opened yet, but I have seen this film. It is a very good film. John Carpenter, he makes amazing films, as I've said in my collection. I have The Thing by him. And there's another one on which I'll need to show you soon. But yeah, this is a good film. It's enjoyable. It's a good horror. It's a classic. So it's a good film to pick up. So that's Fog. Next one is Apocalypto. You probably couldn't class this as a horror, but it is quite horrific and gory. It does have a horror kind of thing to it, but it's not extreme horror. It's just really gory and scenes and all that. But it is a good film. Mel Gibson's a great director and a good actor also, and it's a good film. I recommend pick it up. You can get it quite cheap as well. The next one is the 2-disc special edition of The Mist. Of course, this is made by Stephen King. Brilliant film. This includes the black and white version and the actual colour version. Both good versions, I'd say. I just finished watching the black and white version last night. Brilliant movie. A must-have to see. It's a good horror. So, The Mist. The next one is The House on the Left. This is the creators of Friday the 13th and The Hills Have Eyes. It is a very good film. It comes with 2 versions of the film. Instead of cut in the original. Again, this has not been on. I need to see this, but I have seen the film. A brilliant film. A very good horror. And you can get it in Amazon quite cheap as well. So that's The Last House on the Left. Next one is Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Again, Jack Nicholson did amazing acting in this. He was really crazy in this film, and it's a good film. I need to. It's on my list to watch soon. So, a classic film, and it's a really good film. It's got a lot of special features. And definitely one to pick up and watch, guys. So that's The Shining. The next one is Pandorm, a very underrated film. I really like this film. It had a lot of good actors like Dennis Quaid and Ben Foster. People who made Resident Evil. If you like this made by the same people. It kind of reminds me of Dead Space, the game Dead Space, how it goes about. But it's a very excellent film. I would recommend getting it, and it's really good in Blu-ray. The music and graphics are really good. So that's Pandora. The next one is The Children. I got this about nearly a week ago from Amazon. I did a video on my horror package on it. It's a very good film. Basically, a family meets another family. They go for it's a New Year holiday kind of thing, and their children start to go mad and they start killing their parents. But one of them, the teenage daughter, fights them out, and it works in the end. But there's a twist in the end. I won't tell you, but it's a really good film. Underrated as well. I definitely would recommend seeing this film, The Children. The next one is Wolf Creek. As it says, their scariest film of the year. This was based on true events that happened in Australia. Like a guy tried to murder these three grown-ups, or I think it was 2 females and a male. I think in the film it's 2 females and a male, but on true events I don't know what I think it is. I'm not quite sure. It is a very good film, quite horrific, and there's quite some good scenes in this film, so I enjoy this a lot. So that's Wolf Creek. Next one is The Fourth Kind. Again, this is probably a film I wouldn't really classify in horrors, but it is quite a chilling movie about abductions and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's Alaska or somewhere in Canada this film was set in. Basically, I think it's a psychologist or something tries to find how these people are suffering from these abduction things or what's happening. It is a good film. It's not as good as Paranormal Activity, I thought, but a good film nonetheless. So that's The Fourth Kind. Next one is 28 Weeks Later, a brilliant horror film, a classic, a really good film. I've watched it so many times, but I haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet, so I can't comment on how good the picture is in this. But it is on an 80p HD. A lot of special features like commentary, deleted scenes, trailers, and all that. And it's a really good film, so I can't wait to watch it on Blu-ray. So that's 28 Weeks Later. And of course, it would be out if you had 28 days later. You need to have this if you've got 28 weeks later. This is a brilliant film as well. I've seen it so many times as well. Again, I haven't seen it, but it's on my wish list. Not my wish list. My list to watch soon of Blu-rays. quite a lot of special features as well, commentary, delete scenes, music video, trailers, storyboards, galleries and all that. It's a good film, and I would recommend watching this one, guys. It's a good film. So it's 28 Days Later. Next film is American Werewolf in London. I just watched this for the first time a couple of nights ago. It's a bloody fantastic movie. It's basically two Americans go on a backpacking kind of trip in London, England. They're from America, but they go to England, near British London, and one of them they get attacked by a werewolf, and one of them gets affected. I won't tell you more about the story, but it's a brilliant film. I would really recommend getting this on Blu-ray because of the quality of this for not a black and white film. It's not a black and white film, but it's like a film that was made quite early on. I think it was I'm not quite sure when it was made, but I think it's 81. I think it was made 1981. Yeah, but it's a good film. It did scare me in some parts of it. So that's the American Werewolf in London. Of course, for this theme of American werewolves, I've got The Wolfman as well. Again, you probably wouldn't classify this in horror, but I put it in this category anyway. It is quite scary at some bits of the moment. There's a steelbook for this as well, but I prefer to get this one because it has a better cover. It's done a cut with it's got two versions of the films, plus it's got in the special features theatrical trailers, and it's done a cuts. There's like different footage in some parts of the movie show you in special features, which is really good. I think an excellent film. Goodbye. I recommend getting The Wolfman. It's a good film. Okay, the next film is Triangle, which comes to this lenticular sleeve or something. It's pretty cool actually, how it goes. Good film. It is quite. It is kind of confusing, the story to it, but you do get there in the end. It's quite a good horrific story. I would recommend getting it, guys. It's a good film. So that's The Triangle. I like that sleeve. It's pretty cool. I'll show you quickly what the box looks like. That's what it looks like there, and you can change it there. So pretty cool. So that's Triangle. And last but not least, film just came out a month ago, The Crazies. This is the remake, of course. This cover is pretty cool as well. It's a lenticular cover as well. I prefer the American version though. They've got the pitchfork scratched against the ground. I like that. It looks really cool. This contains exclusive content to Blu-ray. It says there in that sticker. So, and it's a very good film. I enjoy this a lot. I never seen the original, so I wanted to see the remake. I seen reviews about it, so it was an excellent film. So that's The Crazies, guys. So, and that's just to finish. That's my horror collection finished, guys, for Blu-ray. In total, I've got, I think it's nearly about 30 horrors. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might have more in my collection that I haven't taken out, but as I said, my collection's about 200 now. So, and there'll be definitely more on that to come. So, but thanks for watching that update on my horror collection, guys, for Blu-ray. Thanks for subscribing as well. I got 800 subscribers now. I got that a couple of days ago, and it's still counting. So just thanks for every one of you for subscribing. If it isn't out for all my subscribers, I make my videos for. So thanks for subscribing, guys, and I will see you in the next video. And thanks for watching. See ya.